So right now I sound like poop. I'm losing my voice. But let me tell you how, the funniest thing kind of happened at my job. So apparently a bunch of my workers are just, they're just talking about sex. Everybody talks about it. Who doesn't talk about it? Like, if you don't talk about it, then you must be normal. No one's normal. Anywho, they're just talking about, the best ways, and, this old lady walks up, and she works there too, and she was like, the best way to have sex is put your legs right up in there, and I'm like, what? You don't do that. I mean, you can, but you don't say that in a shopping store. That's like, I don't know, like, what happens if a kid walks by? And, and then, a kid is just like, a kid walks by and he's like, Mommy, I want a snack. And she's like, okay. And he's like, I want a Lunchable. And she was like, ew, they're gross. And I'm like, what? They're $1. How are they gross? And then to find out, my worker comes up to me and she's like, you realize what they're really bad for you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? How are they bad for you? I was like, I ate those as a kid. She was like, look, she grabbed the back of it and she was reading the directions and well, not the directions, you know what I mean. And it was like, it had like 170,000 sodium in it, like 14 grams of fat, 34 sugars, and that little tiny little thing that can make like one little sandwich out of it. That thing is fucking fat, like for real. And then you have the kid that like goes up to the air freshener and like says, Mommy, it smells like apples. Can we get it? And she's like, why? And he's like, I want to eat it. And she's like, you're going to die. And he starts licking it. I'm like, kid, stop. What are you doing? And then he tells his mom on me. And I'm like, grow up. I'm trying to save your life. I mean, if you want to fall on the ground, whatever. There's a ton more people. But I'm being nice. People just don't understand why. Just because something smells good doesn't mean it's going to taste good. I mean, just because my shampoo smells like blueberries and blossoms doesn't mean that I'm going to, like, freaking dump that in my ice cream and say, whoa! But if you really want to do that just because you think you're really cool and you really just want to end your life the easy way, then holler at your girl. Yep. You thought. Whoa. And to make things clear in that last video, I know I talked about sex and how you have to have sex in a relationship and something about the 6 month thing, but I know I didn't explain it right, but just have sex when you're ready. But it has to, whatever, just do it when you're ready.